Good afternoon, Pat. It's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Cairns. So what I'm going to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2021 Hyundai Santa Fe Active all-wheel drive wagon turbo diesel, 2.2 litre, done 65,000 Ks on it. So before I get into the video itself, Pat, let me tell you a little bit more about Pacific Title. So Pacific Title is one or two pre-owned dealerships here in far north Queensland. So where I'm actually standing at the moment now is actually at 251 Mulgrave Road. Our second pre-owned dealership is actually at 77 Mulgrave Road, and that's about 5 kilometres down into the city on the right hand side on Draper Street. As you see across the road is actually our franchise dealership, Toyota and Lexus as well too. And just behind that there is the service department and parts as well too. So we do sell up to about 250 cars a month. We do end up buying 300 cars a month here as well too at all times. Normally we're a little bit empty at this point of time, just because of the roads and stuff were actually blocked over the period of time. As I'm getting, that's our showroom floor, so it's that's where all our photos of our vehicles go into there and get photographed, but our sales and deals, that all comes out of there as well too. So let's get straight into this video of this 2021 Hyundai Santa Fe Active four-wheel drive turbo diesel wagon that we got here for you today, Pat. So what I'm going to do is go through the front of the bar, up onto the bonnet, down the passenger side, back through the rear side, up through the roof, and then back down through the driver's side, in through the interior and round the wheel arches as well too. So as you can see, get closer up onto the front bar, nice and tidy, very clean, no stone chips that I can see on there at all. Up onto the bonnet, go across the top of the bonnet. As you can see, there's a little bit of polish there as well too. I can always get that out for you. Nice and tidy across the top of that bonnet, up through the windscreen there as well too. No chips or cracks in the windscreen, as you can see there, Pat. Just having a look down to the passenger side now, just to make sure there's no ripples into the paint. Make my camera go around to the end of the vehicle. Once I get to the end of the vehicle here, Pat, I'm going to go through to the top of the roof as well too, and just have a little bit more better angle as well too. Okay, so just going up onto the roof, just go across the top of that rear spoiler. Make sure there's no bad imperfections in that side. Up onto the roof, it's got the roof rails as well too, so you can put roof racks across the top of it if you decide to go down that track. Also through the wheel arches here now, just checking through the wheel arches, how nice and tidy underneath there. The tyres are on it, I've got 90% tread. No gutter rash on that front rim there as well too, Pat. Just going through the passenger side door now, just checking the trim, very clean and tidy. I sat in there with you, I got a little bit of dirt on my boots, but sorry, I'll get that all nice and cleaned up as well too. I'm up close to a vacuum cleaner at the moment. Up through the dash, back through to the cloth interior, very nice and tidy. Inside through the center console, and then back over here, part of the passenger side seat as well too. 2 keys with it. Also has a full service history, privately owned as well too, and based out of Townsville. Okay, having a look through to the back of the door, just checking the trim there, through the pockets, cup holders in there as well, through the kick panel, back up through the back doors. Also in the middle part here, you've got the USB points, so if you were to charge up your phones or any of your accessories, you've got that as well too. Okay, having a look in through the part, all your headrests is there as well. This little department button here will pull the seat back to get that adjustable as well too. Also, if you lift this up here, it's got 3 ways and it folds up as well too. So that seat does go forward. You can move it forward or back as well too. So it's on a 60-40 split seat. Back through to the rear wheel arch here, Pat. Very nice and tidy. Checking those tyres out, 90% tread on those tyres. Also no gutter rash on those rims. Having a look through the rear bar, it's got fitted out with the rear sensors as well too. Very nice. Up through the rear camera behind there. Also fitted out with the tow bar and Anderson plug as well. Also, I believe it actually has, people actually wanted to fit it out with some airbag suspension in the rear as well too. So it looked like they were going to look at doing some towing, but didn't do some towing at all. 7-seater. As you can see on the back here, you've got the 12-volt plugging, rear aircon system as well too. Very clean and tidy. Nice, it's been looked after really well, so You do get a lot of these vehicles come through sometimes, and they do get a bit of scuff marks around the trim wires, but the people who actually owned this looked after it a little pretty good. Okay, having a look down the driver's side there, Pat. Sorry about a bit of angle. We are a little bit jam-packed in here on this side. Go down to the front of the vehicle. Nice. Those panels are looking nice as well too there, Pat. Got a little bit more better angle. Fantastic. Okay, having a look through to the rear of the door now here, Pat. Nice and tidy. Door trims are really nice and clean. Down through the kick panel, up through the back of the seat. There's no marking on the back of the seat, so you can see that they haven't put their foot on the back, because normally they definitely do, as you probably would know if you've got kids. Having a look through the driver's side as well too, because this is the main door as well too. Nice and tidy. Through the kick panel, for the driver's side seat, and then back up through to the dash, across the top of the dash, and back through the passenger side seat. So I'll just jump in and just grab a seat at the driver's side. I'll get the keys, I'll start it up. As you can hear, the turbo diesel noise, nice and tidy. There's no service requirement on it as well too. Basically, it's been all inspected as well too. The next service is due at 75,000 Ks on it. It's only got 65 on the clock, but I'll go through the logbooks and service history with that as well too. Put the reversing camera on, as you can see there. Down through the air conditioning unit as well too. Got rear aircon system as well too. Down here is where your 12-volt chargeable, also with your USB for your phone plug, and then basically you have got a phone charger as well, so wireless charger as well. Fantastic, awesome to have. Cup holders. Just beside your gear stick you have also your parker sensors if you want to turn them on. Your drive mode system, 3 different mode systems in it, and camera. So basically you can press the camera, you can see the review camera as well too. You can turn it off. Hill descent in it as well too, so if you were going down a bit more steeper hill with a bit of gravel, you've got that to activate as well. Okay, so I'll get the seat back a bit, just showing you, make sure there's no imperfections on the steering wheel at all, so it's all nice and tidy and clean. Got your volume controls and your Bluetooth and everything on your left hand controlling, and on your right side you've got your cruise control, adaptable radar and lane departure assist as well too. Awesome, that's great to have, especially that runs through your steering wheel, just to make sure that you're on the panels as well too. As you can see, you've got your power mirrors, also central locking electric windows as well. Okay, that's probably coming to the end, but also the biggest thing I want to show you, it's got the logbook service history. First one, you can see there had its first inspection by Pickering in Townsville. That's Hyundai itself, and then all your other services been done between 1,158, 15,000, 30,000, 44 and 59. Okay, like I said, it's not due for a service at all, but it's been looked after really well. I think it's come to the end of the video here now, Pat. I'm just going to jump outside the vehicle and show you through the engine bay, just to see how nice and tidy it's actually underneath there. Just go through this part. Pat, like I said, underneath, very, very clean and tidy. Been looked after really well. Fantastic. Oh well, that has come to the end of the video there, Pat. But thank you very much for your inquiry on our 2021 Hyundai Santa Fe all-wheel drive. Turbo diesel 2.2, done 65,000 Ks. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call. Thank you very much for watching.